Hey yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron. Back with another video. Please, if this is your first time on this channel, please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And tonight we're gonna be discussing Megan Thee Stallion. You know, everybody knows what she did earlier on Twitter or Bitter, you know what I'm saying? Also, it was a versus battle tonight with Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. And, you know, I enjoyed the versus battle. So I want to chit chat with y'all for a few minutes. I promise you this is a quick video. I'm going to be in and out, in and out. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you do your taxes and you back at H&R Block to get that money, in and out. So, yeah, I hope all of y'all are doing well. I'm doing well. You know, like I told you guys, anytime that I'm not on here like that, I'm just focusing, just trying to focus on business, trying to, you know, just be the best that I can be. It's so much. It's a heavy toll for one person when you do a service related business. Real talk. So, what's up, Natalie? What's up, Blueberry Chalk? So, what did you guys think of the verses tonight? Me personally, I love the versus battle, right? So, you know, Keyshia Cole, Ashanti. I personally want to say this, right? I love Ashanti. I love the vibe of her song. She has a lot of cute songs, you know what I'm saying? But when I look at her, it's like, you know, comparing her and Keyshia Cole obviously is the voice. You know, Ashanti has a voice in her own way. But to me, mm, Keyshia Cole voice just hit a little different, and she really got that. You know, what I really paid attention to tonight was how many features was played by Ashanti versus real records that people love. Like, you know, going from album one with The Foolish and The Rain on Me and Baby and a few records. Ashanti had a lot of hits on that first album. You know what I'm saying? Second album, she did good. Third album, it started to slow down, and then we got Only You in like 2005, and it was pretty much probably like a wrap around then musically. Let me tell y'all personally what hurt Ashanti based off what I've seen back in the days from like being online and shit like that, right? Ashanti came out, she did amazing. Like, you know, she had Foolish. She that summer Beyonce no, Beyonce wasn't up. Was Beyonce out that summer? I think she was. But Beyonce was still killing the charts. But that summer, I remember my friend, she said to me, she said, yo, Ashanti gave Mary J. Blige a run for her money this summer. I started laughing like, yo, that's how I knew I could fuck with her because we was on the same wavelength musically, like the way that we used to just be talking shit about music and stuff. Like I never forget, she told me she was in Brooklyn and she was like, yo, tell me why I was in Brooklyn. I'm by the Chinese spot and I just see Foxy Brown hop out the Range Rover. I'm like, what? And she was like, yo, I walked up to her like Foxy, and she was just like, yo, it was just a dope exchange. So yeah, man. But back to the story at hand. Ashanti, what happened is that you know she had these amazing records, and then once she started to hit stage, it was just like people started to see a different side. Now, what you see now, I think Ashanti over the years she's received a lot of voice coaching and stuff like that. Like, not saying that her voice sounds like you know she has a. I think her voice sounds nice. She has one of those light voices like on the like an Aaliyah. You know what I mean? So I would compare like Ashanti's voice to probably like a light singer like an Aaliyah because when Aaliyah passed away, everybody loves her and I love Aaliyah too, but I wasn't one of those people like, oh, you're the best. Nah, I think back in the 90s, I actually used to love Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans. Faith Evans' voice, come on. Now that would be a good versus. Mary J. Blige and Faith, yeah. But so back to Ashanti, a lot of people wanted to know why, you know, what fizzled with her. Personally, I feel like, you know, it started to happen before like the label shit. Like I personally felt like people started to tap out with Ashanti because it was just her live shows. And I remember one time she made this joke when she did an interview years ago. She was like, yeah, I would be at my show and I'd be like, yeah, I sing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think she can sing, but I don't think she got sang if you understand what I'm saying. So I thought the verses was dope. Keyshia Cole seemed extremely comfortable. I like the fact that they both enjoyed each other's music. Ashanti definitely, you know, embodies that New York swag, and you know, I was feeling her. You know, I was feeling Ashanti's vibe. Period. You know what I'm saying? but I was feeling the songs too. It was a lot of features. I almost couldn't believe that she did So Into You to Tamia. All right, so Tamia's record is So Into You. Fabulous redid the record with Ashanti. And then at the end, he came and did the video with Tamia because that's her record originally. So I couldn't believe that Ashanti really added that to her mix. There was a few songs that I was questioning why she added it to her mix, right? She added What's Love, and I didn't understand why that was added, even though she only sung the hook on it. And then she did, When You Look in Your Eyes, There's No Top of Me. I want the joke, and we went on top of me. I couldn't believe they did that record just to sing that part. That was just a little crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You could have played that in the beginning, like when you did that. There's no me without you. If you're from New York, that was that shit. Cause that beat right there with Nas on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember like, yo, can I just tell y'all, like, just to kind of like tell you how I felt about music, and I love music so much. I remember when Ja Rule album came out, I got that shit bootleg from Nas and Roz in upstate New York on Clinton Avenue, motherfucking Lark Street. When I got home that day, when I tell you the first time I heard Always on Time, I was playing that motherfucking song every day. I loved Always on Time. Me and my friend, the same one I talk about music with, we loved Always on Time. And there's something about me, but when it comes to music, if you don't know the ad libs to music, you ain't shit. Like if you can't sing behind the track and not just sing the main words, like I remember back in the 90s, like you love the ad libs and like, you know, that's what I thought. But so Keyshia Cole, Shanti, I think they did amazing. I've missed a few songs from Keyshia Cole because I was in and out of the store and on and off the phone. So, but I thought Keyshia Cole looked amazing. You know, her titties looked like they was gonna pop out. But I'm a Foxy Brown fan, so I love all of that extra. See, Foxy, like she's one of those smart chicks, right? She's gonna come and give you a show. She knows that you know she has large breasts. She's gonna wear a shirt where her titties is about to pop out. She's always gonna be adjusting her shirt, so it's causing commotion. You looking to see what's going on. I get it. I get it because you're watching her. So you know what I'm saying? I get her. So I didn't have a problem with what Keyshia Cole had on. I thought it was sexy. I thought that, yeah, she could have looked uncomfortable, but shit, how many times, like a lot of the times I know when, you know, women are sometimes when they're dressed sexy that they could be uncomfortable, but to me, it looked good. I didn't think anything of it. Shit. I ain't think anything of it. I've seen Foxy Brown in several corsets, titties spilling out the top. Like she laughing and shit. Like at least my shit is real though. She be talking mad shit. Like yeah, they be like, "Oh, you got your breasts done?" She be like, "Wrong artist, wrong artist." So I thought Keyshia Cole looked amazing. She had that straight ass, bone straight hair. You could tell when they come out. I like the Ashanti. They both looked really, 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 really nice. They really, 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 really did because she wrote those songs. Yeah, I agree. Ashanti came hard in the second half. What's up, Ebony? What's up? Ashanti looked classy. She looked classy. Keyshia Cole looked good too. IMO. She looked good to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she had to show up. She had the, I don't know what type of jacket that was, but she had the corset on. Titties was up, skin good, hair straight. She looked dope. But they both looked dope. So I don't care what people, I know a lot of people were saying shit about how the way that Keyshia Cole looked, but I specifically liked it. But you got to think about it. Men, we're always going to view things differently like that. She looked chic. She had a did she have black corset on? Straight. Come on. That's some like, yeah. Yeah. I died when she sang Ain't It Funny. Wait, she sung that? I missed it. I didn't even understand why Ashanti sung Yo, and then she did Always on Time, and then she didn't even do the right outro. I was like, blood clot, girl, damn, she looks so good. She have to eat vegan. She have to. Have to. Have to. She have to. So listen. So then today, everybody know that Megan, you know, she was online, and let me tell you something. Like, of course, like, I just don't understand why she felt the need to wait, scratch. Let me go back and make sure I leave the verses thing fully. So I enjoyed the verses. Me personally, I love Ashanti, and trust me, when all of the records came on, I was like, she got a lot of cute songs, but it's like I can't even say before I came on, I was like, who can I compare like Ashanti like in a female rap type of way? I couldn't say Cardi and Nicki because no, Ashanti really sings and she does have a voice. I would say it's more like a Malibu Mitch and a Nicki going on, where Malibu Mitch, she spit, she could rap, she do her thing, she writes some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it ain't hitting like a Nicki. You know what I'm saying? It's like Cupcake. She spit, she raps, she could do some shit. Even though people be getting Rap City that credit, that shit is trash to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit trash to me. I don't listen to the best of the female rappers. When she went on Hot 97, everybody gassed that motherfucking freestyle. Go play it now. That shit trash. That shit ain't better than no Nicki freestyle. They trying to gas Rap City because her style is different. Like, oh, I was on Clubhouse the other day. Just people, oh, Rap City, Rap City. I was like, these people is fucking delusional. You like anybody who's the opposite just because you the op. You like the op. You ever met somebody who hates everything that you love just to fuck with you mentally? Those are the fucking weirdos. The weirdos and the weird hoes. The weirdos and the weird hoes with weird holes. So, yeah, so I enjoyed the versus battle. I personally just, I don't know. It was just like back in the day, like I really loved Brandy, right? Like on 10, level 1 to 10. I love Brandy on 10, love Monica on 10. But I resonate a little more with Monica. It's something about the voice. I don't know if it's from going to church. Brandy has an immaculate voice, right? But it's something about Monica. Oh, who her voice just touches my heart. It's just it's something about it. It's something about it. But yeah, let's move on. That was a great battle. If me personally, I'm siding with Keyshia Cole. So let's move on. So Asian, I said Asian. No, Megan Thee Stallion. You know, today, I was listening to Mob Radio. You know, everybody was waiting for, you know, to see what happened at court yesterday. I guess court didn't happen or whatever, right? Tory didn't come out. He didn't mention anything about like, you know, what happened on the 20th. So, you know, a lot of people started running with shit once Millie had presented the question, like, was the case, you know, was it dismissed? Whatever, right? So my whole thing was, this is how I personally felt. I was like, if Tory didn't say anything personally, why did Megan come out and say all of these things online? And I'm really starting to look at Megan in a Cardi way, and it's really sad, Megan, because you know what? You want to come online and have all of these tantrums and breakdowns and shit. What you really need to fucking do is utilize, optimize that motherfucking text message feature that you got, that you annoyed me and text me to fucking death before we seen the fake in your motherfucking ass. What you need to do is put a sale on your motherfucking album, because the shit still ain't scanned 20,000. All right. You need to put a sale and a call to action via text message. You are wasting efforts online. Like, this nigga didn't even say nothing. He didn't even say nothing. You need to put a call to action for your fans to buy your album. Can we talk about that conversation? Can we talk about that? We need to put a call to action for Meg. It's like it's smoking mirrors with her, and she's trying to confuse you with so many other things going on. Oh no, sweetie, my eyes is open on this road, sweetheart. I'm not the one that you could say something to and make me forget my motherfucking question. Oh no, I'm driving this road wide open. Your album is flopping, and guess what? I know that there's conversations going on the back end, and that shit ain't looking gravy. Trust me. So listen, I just felt like it was really inappropriate for Megan Thee Stallion to come online and have all of these things to say. Like, that shit was fucked up. Hold on a second. And one of my friends has messaged me asking me what I'm doing as soon as I come online. But you didn't hit me up before I got online. But I know that you know that I'm online now. You want to text me and next the blood clot I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. So anyway, Megan Thee Stallion responds to reports alleging that she dropped charges against Tory, right? Mind you, keep in mind, Tory never came online and said anything about anything. He never said anything. Right? At this point, I'm getting annoyed. Stop believing everything you read on the motherfucking internet. Imagine how I feel waking up every day seeing people lie and turn trauma into a joke. That whole team figures out ways to create doubt with my story every week, and the media eats it up. But listen, did he say something? Did he say something? That's just my only question. Y'all can't tell when shit is fake news. Y'all still don't see an abuser picking with me. How the fuck did he pick with you? Like, Megan, you know what I'm starting to notice about her? She's starting to know that I think that she's privy to that this news keeps her in the news and her album's not selling. And maybe she thinks in some sort of victimized way that it will cause album sales. But what you need to do is utilize that text number that you text people and annoy the fuck out of them with, to beg to ask them to buy that Savage remix that Beyonce killed you on. You need to put a call to action and ask people to fucking buy your album. You need to discount your album on fucking iTunes, discount that shit on Google Play, and you need a physical. They need to ship a physical copy to you. They need to ship a physical copy to all Best Buys, and I think you should go on a 50-state in-store signing to at least get the record label their money back, because you need to bring in some sales. Like, no, I'm not gonna just no. This shit is minute. We need to understand. We need to figure out why Megan's album is not selling. Like, that's the bigger conversation at hand. Why is the album not selling? We're making Crybaby video at. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like she just had to come out and say something just to be in the mix. And it's like she's almost starting to be like a Cardi B, real talk. And at least Cardi had the numbers to back it up, whether they was fraudulent with the streaming. And, we hate that shit. But it was just like, at least she had the numbers to kind of back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan, that shit all smoke and mirrors, sweetheart. You couldn't even get 50,000 people to open up their wallet the first week. You did worse than Remy Ma. I don't think y'all realize that, and y'all shit on Remy, and y'all be like, "Oh, she's over. She's this, she's that." Remy is iconic in her way, and she's one of the female rappers that I do love. You couldn't even put Megan Thee Stallion on her. Megan Thee Stallion couldn't even sell 35,000 pure first week out. You sold less than 12,000, and I think that Billboard was being nice saying 12 because Rolling Stone said that the prediction is around 9,000. So I want to know how they jump 3. So all I'm saying is like, people are focused on the wrong shit. She shouldn't have came online and did that shit. She should have used this opportunity to release her video or do whatever it is, because she need to push that album. They need to push that shit. I want to know what's the Crybaby should have been out to ride the wave. Shaking my head. Management messing up the money. Yeah, they messing the money up. People be loving to call me as soon as I get on live. This is how y'all can nav. Like, I should get a nav and then do some. Oh, man. I don't understand why people do that. You know that I'm on live. I ain't even get on here in days. As soon as I get on live, there's people want to hit me. So listen. Yeah, I just felt like that was really it was lame as fuck for Megan to do some shit like that. Like, this nigga didn't even say nothing, and she really came online. It's like she got all those 100,000s of tweets, of retweets, I mean likes and shit on her shit. Tell those people, do a call to action on those people who liked your shit and retweeted it, and have them buy your fucking album. All right. Let's do a hashtag buy Megan Thee Stallion's album, because it only sold 9,000 the first week. I was saying 12, and I really felt like it was 9. I'm going with Rolling Stones. They said that it sold 9,000 the first week, and that damn sure if you ain't crossed 20,000 pure. All these streams got people fucked up and out here all fucking, what's the word? Pretentious. Pretentious. Come on. This is why people listen. You got to look at it. Ain't nobody fucking wearing Coach. This is why she was able to snag a Coach ad, because she's selling 12,000. Anybody doing that shit? Come on. And I ain't even trying to talk like on some funny shit, but I'm just saying you got to look at shit from a different angle. Like, a lot of people will try to dangle their little accoutrements in your face, and trust me, they probably living on credit, just like you, living on credit. I'm living on debit. I don't know about you. I'm living on debit. I ain't living on credit. But I guarantee, because listen, you can't tell me we in a pandemic and she ain't like she ain't on a level of like an Asian doll, or like, shit. Even Mulatto was doing shows and shit. Them people is getting money. Megan what she need to do is start doing some meet and greets in this pandemic and get that money up, because we in the first quarter. Listen, I know that money is crazy. I know it. It gotta be. It gotta be. Management, like, a lot of shit that we be thinking that they pay for, management pay for a lot of that shit, like they housing and all of that shit. They be thinking like they living up out in LA, all lavish and shit. Yeah, and that shit is getting recouped right out of your record sales and streams and all of that shit. So it's like you a slave to it, really. The fuck. Meg honestly needs therapy. The way how to going to meet Alice where the first week sales came out, let me know everything I needed to know. Thank you. Real talk. They see the thing is with Megan is that Rock Nation has these relationships with certain people, so they're not going to promote and post certain things about her. But them record sales was piss poor. You know what I want to do right now? I want to look up a mill. I want to see a mill first week sales. A mill first. If a mill sold more than Megan Thee Stallion, I'm a fucking die. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! With the acronym matching the artist's name, you know, a mill from Jay-Z's "Can I Get a Fuck You" to these bitches from all of my niggas who don't love hoes. It gets no dough. Can I get a to these niggas from all of my bitches who don't got love for niggas without. Yo, in New York, that shit was the shit when that shit came out. I don't know where you was at when that record came out, but can I get a fuck you too? I was in Albany High School when that shit came out, and we was killing that shit. Yo, we felt like we were so grown in the 90s. We really was like, listen, teenagers back then, they was fucking adults up. Like, anyway, let me get into it. So, a mill, if y'all remember her with the acronym form matching the artist name, All Money Is Legal, is alternately titled A Mill. The album sold 29,000 copies in a blood clot first week of its release, simultaneously debuted at number 45 on the Billboard 200. This is back when days were more organic and things really showed what the true projection. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. She sold 29,000 and she debuted at number 45 when days were more pure. If Megan Thee Stallion sold 12,000, she would have debuted in the 90s and the 80s. Definitely. Definitely. You see what I'm saying? The smoke and mirrors? A mill sold 29,000 back in those days. That means that was before the online and everything. That means that she had 29,000 people go to the store physically and invest in that album without any radio that Megan Thee Stallion got, without anything that Megan Thee Stallion had. Videos, viral TikTok moments. That means that fuck all this TikTok shit. You know what I want to say right now? Fuck all that TikTok shit. Because you want to know why? You want to know why? Fucking Erica Banks, she's killing it right now on whatever. But when I look on Spotify, like the streams ain't matching. The social media shit ain't matching. All of this shit got a lot of people with smoke and mirrors. What would you rather be? Would you rather be an organic artist that built yourself up and built the fan base up? Or would you want to be some video that went viral and they not really invested? I think people got this shit fucked up. I would not want to be a viral moment. I want to be a moment. I don't want to be a viral moment. Fuck them viral moments. That shit is crazy. Real talk, Body didn't do the numbers that they thought it was gonna do. They thought that shit was gonna go number one. Nah, baby. That shit ain't go number one. You only went number one with Cardi because it was playlisted. You know how they do. You know how they do. You know exactly how they do. I don't care about Doja Cat like that. And I don't really like that song Streets. I don't give a fuck how much that shit climbing, all that shit. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like Streets. No. So how you just gonna call Erica Banks out? I just because like look at it. See, listen, this is the thing about me. I won't be a person who would get got. Say it's this person, Blueberry Chalk, say how you just call Erica Banks out, right? I want to ask you a question, and this is a logical question because I feel like you have to be logical, right? Say with all of this TikTok shit going on and all of this, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to book Erica Banks for a show tonight. And now me and you would look at everything going on. You'd be like, yo, I want to give Erica Banks 50,000. She's going viral on all of this. You know what a nigga like me gonna do? I'm gonna go to her social media. I'm gonna go see where her song is on Billboard. Okay, she just cracked it at 100. Okay, go to her Twitter. Interaction a little low. Go to Instagram. Interaction a little low. I would go to TikTok. Wow, she's major over there. So it's like, yeah, you might get some people in it. I will probably you might pay her 50,000. I might give her 15K because I look at it in a different way. I'm sorry. And I would give Megan Thee Stallion 15K too. I don't give a fuck. All that shit smoke and mirrors. Yeah, people might show up to see your ass, but they ain't buying your records. It's good to be a Nicki fan. Nicki got fans who show up and they just they as invested in her because they love her. I don't know what it is about Nicki Minaj. I don't know what it is, but people who love her, they buy her music and they stream it too. Nicki got her fans buying music and people like me and deleting that shit off the phone just so you can stream it. I get different platforms just so I could stream it and just be like, okay, this shit is counting as a stream because I don't know if you buy it and if it don't count as a stream or what. But it's just the fact of investment investment. I invest in Beyonce's albums. I invest in Jay-Z's albums when they come out. I go and buy them shits. Like, I get Nas album. I just certain people albums that I always get and I pay for it. But nah, I don't know. Certain is today we live in a day where it's not tangible. You can't have this. You don't have a CD in your hand, and it's just not the same. I remember the other day I was on Clubhouse actually, and little mama was in the room, and right before she got on the mic, I was talking to this guy and I was telling him like how back in the days it was just more of an event when it was at time for a CD to come out. You know, when you go in the record store, you would sit the CD, you would see magazines, and then it's like you end up buying more because you see more. But shit is different now. And I think we need to go back to those days where people were going into the stores more, because I think it would drive sales up for magazines too, because magazines really used to be a big thing. It's just not the same no more. But what I was gonna say, yeah, I think that they should do that, because also with having music digitally, on a digital platform, like streaming it, it just it's not tangible. So you don't have the CD, you don't have the, back in the day we used to go through and read the credits and see, like, who did you shout out, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just different. Nowadays it's not the same. There's no thank yous, there's no nothing. What's up, Q? Word up on all that used to help the you. Hmm. So yeah, but I just felt like Megan, she really tried to jump all over that shit just to have a moment. She's just looking for another way to climb socially. That's all that shit is about. And it's super fucking lame. It's lame as hell. This nigga didn't even say nothing. It's like, this person in their team, you don't see how abusive this is? Mm, that's why I respect Asian Doll. She really works and grinds hers. She reminded me of back in the day, Nikki with the club hosting. Nah, Nikki was club performing. Definitely, Nicki hosted too, but Nicki was getting money. Like, when I tell y'all, none of these female rappers grind is like Nicki Minaj, and you don't remember this shit because a lot of y'all was younger. But I remember when I would be on MySpace, right, back in the day when me and my brothers and my cousins was doing music, right. So you would see certain artists, and they will always have their schedule be packed every day. Like Remy, she had shows every day. Remy used to be on the road a lot. That's why she used to get that money. And then Nikki, when she was on MySpace, I would look at to see where she was going to be at. And she will always be booked. Nikki would have 2 and 3 shows on one day sometimes, going from Brooklyn to Buffalo, here. She would be getting that money. That's why, like, I guarantee you, Nikki had millions before Pink Friday even came out. Her grind was different. She had millions before Pink Friday came out. Make said the exact words, the lawyer in court, she did too much. I got some Tropicana strawberry peach tea. I like that. That shit is so good. It tastes like you can make it into a smoothie. Like, I feel like I can almost put like either some, not vanilla ice cream, but like some yogurt or something and some crushed ice. Mm. Maybe even some fresh strawberries for texture. Word up on all that. Nikki has buyers, legit buyers. It's sad. She looks radio great because of that. It makes it seem like the other girls are doing way better. They not, and it's blatant. Sweetie is flopping. Sweetie's singles came out. Best friend is flopping. All that shit is flopping, and all these chicks is smoking mirrors. Let me see. I want to go to corb.net and see if they playing Crybaby on the radio. But Megan always has some sort of payola specialty too. That's why she couldn't get too close to Nikki, because she had to make sure she wouldn't get blackballed. Mm-hmm. You think your nickel slipped, but I got your penny change. Let's see. Carol G. Bachata. And can we all acknowledge that Migusta flopped with Cardi B and fucking Anita? They wanted that shit to be something so bad. And that shit just flop. That shit just flop. That shit just couldn't get off the floor like a mop. That shit just flopped. That shit just flopped. Why they playing girls? They playing Maroon 5 Girls Like You? Am I on the right chart? Megan Thee Stallion body is still getting radio play. Body wavy, curvy, wavy, bitty, ditty, dirty face. Body lazy, curvy, wavy, body lazy, body lazy. Let's see. Why would they be playing Maroon 5 Girls Like You on the radio with Cardi B again? I don't understand these fucking... I don't understand this cocksucker. Them cocksucker radio programmer. Let's see. So Crybaby is coming up the charts a little bit. You know they're gonna push that song because Body is still kind of doing the numbers. They gotta. You see, Megan, she's a little idiotic, and you know she clearly doesn't have the leverage over her career. And this is what happens when you're under the tutelage of somebody else controlling your every move because it's too soon. It shouldn't have been. Listen, this Crybaby challenge shit. I understand the internet goes with shit, but she should have really ceased that shit. She has control over that. She should have let that challenge do what it did until she acknowledged it when she was ready. Now Body is going up, and then this record is going up. Come on. You want to impress me? Pack an arena. Pack an arena. It's the setup. Oh my God, yes. Plus two, so Just Dance 2021. We got to wear. Nicki going viral on TikTok with 7-year-old songs while these rap girls are creating TikTok content currently. And Sweetie with that whack shit. New turn, like this. New turn, like this. It's like these chicks are selling aesthetic and it's pathetic. It's like, really, it's a sad day that we in. It really is. She should have sent Circles to the radio instead of Crybaby. Circles is a bop to me. Fave track. Oh, you like Circles because Party wrote on that record. That's probably why you like it. Instead of pitching a tantrum today, that should have been... She should have been dropping the Crybaby. That shit is very stupid. I hate that damn song. That Best Friendship. And Megan was on that shit with Ariana sounding a wretched mess. I'm sorry. I haven't heard a verse from Megan Thee Stallion that just really wowed me. I ain't hear no verse. I ain't hear no dance ass. I ain't hear no looking ass nigga. I ain't hear no Chirac. I ain't hear no Moment for Life. I ain't even hear no super bass. I ain't hear nothing. Everything I hear sounds the same with that whack fucking wordplay and them dated ass metaphors. And you talked about you was in Starbucks doing 2 pumps. What the fuck are you talking about? Come on. I'm just tired of it, yo. Real talk. I'm just tired of it. Like, get the writers on deck. Jay-Z, if y'all gonna keep her for another era, y'all gotta get the writers on deck. Real talk. The industry is trying hard to find another Nicki, and they can't. They thought Megan was gonna replace Nicki because she had titties spilling out of her bra. Mm-hmm. But you will never find another lover like mine. You will never find another lover like mine. You will never find another love that make you come and when you done and never. Yeah. Laughing my ass off. I love Circles too, but the Jasmine sample definitely made me love it. Yeah. Um, crazy ass niggas need to come with a burden. No, nah. I don't feature Megan no more. I don't feature her at all. At all. I remember I was in my car the other day and Ain't Equal ain't come on, and I don't know why that song started playing. I fucking deleted that shit because that shit kept trying to come on. We don't feature Megan. We don't like that shit. When Nicki unfollowed her, it sealed the deal for me. Like, I don't care. I don't care what comment anybody make under the video, like, oh, that's fucked up. But guess what? It's a choice. And guess what? Everybody has a choice on where they are. You choose to be here right now. You choose to hear what I'm talking about. So if you love Megan, then this is not the place for you. You know, I think that you should go congregate in another medium which fits the needs and the wants of your dying little ear. So that's what I personally think. It's Aquarius season. Yeah, you already know. But January Aquarius a little funny style. And Megan, she's on the tip of the Aquarius with the where's she, February 15th? She 5 days after me. She closer to spicy Pisces, and they a little emotional, you know. I'm more logical, and I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I do have an emotional side, but I balance it with being logical. Like, you want me to give you an example? Being a business owner, right? I think I told you guys about this in another video, right? So I know, so being a business owner is very different from having a 9 to 5 job, because when you have a 9 to 5, you know, things can happen, you'll get written up or whatever the case may be. But when you're running a business and somebody has the opportunity to kind of block you away from a network of people, you know, you got to talk different, and you got to, like, especially when that network pays you nicely, you got to like handle things differently. So I had a little disagreement with someone, and we was trying to like work some things out. And thank God I held my cool, because they came back to me after and was just like, you know what, I see things differently. And they was just telling me a whole bunch. So I'm happy that I held myself down, because if that was at a regular job, I probably would have lost it on, homie. I probably would have. But you know, you got to walk different in business, and you got to be logical. I don't let my emotions rule how I react, because sometimes I feel like people want to see you react in a certain way, and I just go against that sometimes. Most times. Real talk, because it's like, you know, say somebody try to embarrass you, like embarrass you in front of everybody, right? Like, for example, right, when I was younger, like I was always like, I always was like a solid like kid, right? So one of my uncles, he would try to make jokes like, oh man, you put some weight on, whatever, right? But I noticed at a young age that once I started talking to him, like say he made a joke, right, and I started to like talk shit back to him, it would make it go on longer. But when I ignored him, it didn't live. And I learned my power early on. See, a lot of y'all don't know your power, I'm telling you. Because when somebody does something fucked up to you, even if the world is against you, once you get into that type of merry-go-round of saying shit back and forth, it makes that shit go up and up and up and up. Nope, I don't give a fuck if that shit lasts a month. If I don't want to respond, I'm not responding, and then life goes on. Because you know, you have to think outside of your situation sometimes. A lot of y'all be being prisoners to your own mind. My mind be telling me, fuck that, fuck them, keep going. Fuck them. My mind be telling me that. I swear to God, my mind is so bold, but I feel like you gotta have that esteem from within. Fuck that. Fuck them. Yep. Just like I told y'all, when I moved here to Houston, they got high fucking overpasses and high bridges and shit. And I used to get to them shits out of nowhere and be like, yo, they have this shit called the Ship Channel Bridge. When I first got to this bridge, it appeared to be so fucking high. I got to that shit and I was like, I was about to exit. And then something in my mind was like, nigga, you going over this fucking bridge. And I went over that shit. And now I actually look forward to it. That shit actually gives me a kind of rush when I go over that shit now. So it's all about how you flip it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you flip shit in your mind. But female Aquarius fake as fuck and literally lie all the time. Facts. I'm a Cancer raised in Aquarius, and I have to hold myself in a lot of situations. And being a business owner, you have to always stay on your shit. Yeah. Imagine if I would have spazzed on this guy, right? He would have kicked me out, and I wouldn't have it. Like, let me tell you something, right? I have access to a network where all I have to do is go in there. And it's like they have like, you know, just certain things that you have to do to be able to access it. But like, say that I go in there and I do a post and I promote my stuff, right? I want to show you how like entrepreneurship is really all about what you make it, right? Like this week I'm doing okay with sales, but I know that if I was promoting on my Instagram and all that shit crazy, that my sales would be higher, right? I raise my prices on my product, and you know, I'm making more money per sale now, so it's better for me. But the thing is that being an entrepreneur, it's only going to go as far as you want it. So I can go into this network of people and make a post and easily make $500 in one day. No lie. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a blessing. It's like this whole COVID and shit, it's been a blessing. Like I've been, you know, meeting different people and having different funnels with business. And always remember, you know, people can do the same thing as you, but you can funnel differently. And, you know, they don't know your funnels and they don't know, you know, the ways that, you know, you plan or intend to do certain things. So your funnel is something that I believe that should be personal and private. Even if they think they know it, they don't really know it. You always can reinvent and come up with different ways to, you know, to do shit. So try Coronado Bridge in California. Hell no. Meg always late with her videos. But I miss the 90s when songs would come out, like a record would come out in September. You might get that video like January. Real talk. And it made the records live on longer. These records are so easy, big hits. Like what? We was on, you know what's so crazy? Didn't we forget about Don't Stop with Young Thug already? I literally forgot about that song just till now. I forgot about that record. Did you forget about that record to now? Her album is out. We should be still playing that record. Her album is new. Don't Stop was horrible. Body is forced on people. And Crybaby is the pooper scooper. Like, that shit is whack. So listen, guys, it's 11:28. I want to get out of here because I want to try this new vacuum sealer and see how that works. So I just want to like try to bring more quality to my product for my customers. So my mentor has suggested me getting a vacuum sealer. So I'm actually going to do it tonight and see how it comes out and see what it does for my shipped products. So listen, this is your boy LaRon. Please make sure you leave your comments below. Let me know how you personally felt about the Verzuz battle. Like I said before, I really enjoyed the Verzuz battle. I love Ashanti and all that. I like Keyshia Cole. And to be honest and fair with you, I'm not really a huge fan of either one of them, but I just really love Keyshia Cole's voice. And I really could see the passion behind what she does. And trust me, it's something very confident people get it, right? Confident people get it. Now, Ashanti is very pretty skin, you know, aesthetic, all of that, right? She's beautiful, right? She has a nice voice and all of that, right? But let me tell you something. When you know you do that shit, there was a confidence that I seen in Keyshia Cole with. She was not affected by any of that shit. She was not affected by any of that shit. She was shoulders up. She was shoulders up. Like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like Keyshia Cole. I like, for some reason, I love the, like, I don't know why, but I always tend to like the women who people be like, oh, she's a bitch. Yep. I like people like that. What's up, Nigel? Keyshia took it for me, of course. People try to say Ashanti took it. Took what? All she did was do remixes and remixes. Remix. All she did was, I was like, did she really sing What's Love just to do her part in the outro? Blood clot girl. So listen, I'm out of here. Please, y'all have a blessed evening. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below how you felt about the verses, and let me know how you felt about Megan. Did you feel like it was inappropriate for her to come out and say anything, being that Tory didn't personally say anything? People's clicks say shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Her clicks say shit all the time. And does that mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that shit crazy. Megan, I just feel like she tries to do little things to get on blogs. She's a opportunist and she's an attention seeker because she know that album ain't selling. So Keyshia was hating though. I didn't think she was hating. I felt like she was confident, Gia. Real talk. I felt like Keyshia was confident. Like, come on, we all know that. We all know that Keyshia, you know, when it comes to like a Jasmine Sullivan or some shit like that, like she ain't, or you know, I don't think that Keyshia is crazy with it like that, but I feel like she has an amazing voice. But Ashanti ain't, I don't look at them as two same people, and I feel like Keyshia Cole knows that too. It's like, You know, like, girl, go ahead, like, sing your little cute songs, because Ashanti got a lot of little cute songs. You know that she got a little feel good music. I think that's what it is. She has feel good music, which is really good. But I don't know. I feel like what is that song? Is it Heaven Sent or Sent from Heaven? I just got songs from Keyshia Cole. I just feel like they're amazing. She's just amazing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Meg wanted attention. She always wanted to throw Tory under the bus. Facts. So listen, I'm out of here. You have a blessed evening.